Back on the SportsMax zone, we're continuing with cricket now. 33-year-old Trinidad and Tobago left-arm spinner Khary Pierre takes the spotlight as we continue to highlight players shining in the ongoing Cricket West Indies Regional 4-Day Championship. The left-arm spinner has been rewriting history this season with his remarkable bowling feats. Pierre took career-best figures of 8 for 27 against the Windward Islands Volcanoes to follow up his 7 for 40 in the previous round against the combined campuses and colleges, making him the first bowler in regional first-class cricket history to follow up a 7-wicket haul with an 8-wicket haul. Khary Pierre is the leading wicket taker after 3 rounds with 26 at an average of 8.73. Mr. Pierre joins us now via Zoom to discuss his 4-day season so far. Khary, a pleasure to have you on the SportsMax zone. How are you doing this afternoon? I know the tournament has been on a little break. What have you been doing during this break to ensure that you stay sharp and ready to go for the 5th of March?
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me. I'm just relaxing with family. I've been training also. I don't think the break was going to have me away from the game too long. We always training, so I'm training and just relaxing with the family.
Yeah. How pleased have you been with your start to the CWI 4-Day Championship season? 26 wickets already, 8 for in one innings, 7 in another, and the batsmen just seem not to be reading you so far this campaign.
Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very happy with my start to the season. I've been working hard and I'm reaping the rewards. Just want to continue. It's a very good start, as we know, and it's about not relaxing and just keep on the gas, no breaks.
Yeah, you say you have been working hard. Can you talk us through some of the things that you have been working on, especially for this format of the game? We know that you've done well in other formats, the T20 format, the 50-over format as well, but it's great to see you doing so well in the longest version of the first-class game, well, the 4-day version of the game. Talk to us about some of the things that you've been working on. I know some say you bowl the arm ball quite a lot. Have you been reducing that and, you know, adding some other deliveries to your armory?
Yeah, most definitely. The game is evolving, so you know we can't be predictable. I'm just trying to stay consistent. I think that's my strength. Being patient also. I have been, you know, we all want to play at the highest in cricket, which is Test cricket. But I just strive to play my role in the team, build pressure, be patient. I know I'm reaping the rewards. I'm not doing anything spectacular. I'm just keeping it simple, and yeah, it's working out.
Yeah, and you're doing well with the ball, Khary, and also you're getting the support from the batsmen, because I think, you know, it's always frustrating when the bowlers do a good job and they don't get the support from their batsmen. But Jason Mohammed has been so good again this season, and of course, Cephas Cooper, his name also when it comes to the top ranked batters. We saw the statistics. How pleased are you with the support you've been getting from the batting aspect of the Red Force?
I'm very pleased. That's an area we were very keen on, the batting. Over the years, you know, the batsmen haven't been giving us the runs that they would like, but this season they are putting up their hands. They are doing a very good job. As you mentioned, Jason Mohammed, the leading run scorer so far, is in tremendous form, and he's leading from the front. He's our most senior batsman, and he's paving the way for us. You know, the batsmen are taking a page from his book. Most of his centuries, he's always in partnership with somebody who's going to score 100. So, you know, once the batsmen keep learning from him, you know, and taking a page from his book, we could go all the way in this competition.
Yeah, really good to hear that, because, you know, my next question would be, what would it mean to you and the team to win this competition and, of course, have that trophy in your hands?
It would mean everything. Before the season, you know, we asked the boys, what is the end goal for this competition? And most of the guys' end goal was to win the tournament and win this competition. So, you know, it's always good when everyone has the same end goal. So everyone is striving to win this tournament, not only for themselves, but for the country. And we haven't, you know, win this tournament in 20 odd years. So, you know, it's going to take a whole team effort. And, you know, it's good to see all the boys are ready to go and eager to play. You know, once we have the belief, we can go all the way.
And how is it having former Trinidad and Tobago player Riyad Emrit now as the head coach? How is it working alongside him? I know Riyad has a good relationship with a lot of the players because, you know, he played the sport before. And y'all, one thing I know about the Trini team is a lot of y'all have good relations. But how is it with him as a coach?
It's really good. It's been a easy transition for him because, you know, he was the assistant coach and these guys have been around for like a couple of years, so, you know, he has a really good relationship with us. And as a player, he knows how players what they need to do to, you know, to perform and stuff like that. So he makes it easy for us. He lets us go out there and express ourselves. He doesn't put too much pressure on us. As I said, he played the game before, so you know what it takes.
Khary, this question, you know, a bit tricky, but I have to ask you because you are a player. You've been dominating the headlines, whichever competition you take part in. I mean, I love watching you in the CPL. We see what you've been doing in this competition now. And any of the franchise competitions that you take part in, your name is among the wickets. How frustrating is it for you that you've been unable to break back into the windy setup?
I wouldn't say it's frustrating. As a player, we all want to play at the highest level. That's always my aim. But for me, it's just performing, giving 120% from whichever team I play or my teammates. I want to win games. I want to be a better, not only cricketer, but a better human being. So I tend to let my performances, you know, do the talking. And to God be the glory. He has blessed me with his talent. I just want to continue to play the game at the highest level to the best of my ability, help my team help win games, and, you know, the rest will take care of itself. I'm just focused on helping and winning games for my team.
Yeah, it's an interesting perspective that you have there, Khary Pierre. And I want to put the question to you this way, because I noted earlier that you said, you know, everyone wants to play at the highest level, play for the West Indies in this case. Now, there are three versions of the game. You're doing pretty well in all three of them at this stage. When you look around the region and you look at what is going on, because I suspect even at 33 years old, you would love to get a call tomorrow from someone in the West Indies setup and say, hey, Khary, you've been selected for this or you've been selected for that. But which of the formats do you feel that at this stage of your career you are more likely or most likely to be given another opportunity in or an opportunity in?
I wouldn't pick a format to play at the moment. If you want to play at the highest level, whichever format, you know, you're selected, you want to be the best at it. We all watch Test cricket. There are a lot of bowlers who play all three formats. So, you know, once you're doing well and you're bowling well, I think when you play the longer version, it helps you with the limited overs version also. You know, you tend to work out batsmen, you know, you tend to be more patient and stuff like that. It's challenging, yes, but I wouldn't say that I want to play Test cricket or I just want to play cricket on the whole. I want to enjoy the game, and that's what I'm doing. I'm playing with a smile on my face, and I'm happy.
Yeah, we can see that. We can definitely see that. Is there a format, though, that you think from the West Indies setup standpoint you would more likely be looked at for?
Well, there are a lot of you know, people say I'm a white ball bowler. I don't put a white ball or red ball bowler into my play. I just, as I said, want to play cricket and play cricket hard and help win games for whichever team I play for, and that's the objective I play with.
Yeah. Why do you think they say that you are a white ball bowler?
It's just where I started. I started playing T20 cricket on 50 over, and I think that is where the talk and whatnot came from. But as I said, as a cricketer, you know, we don't label ourselves as white ball or red ball bowler. We just want to play the game, and that's what I'm doing. I enjoy playing the game, and whichever format I'm selected for, I'm going to give 120%.
You don't seem like the type of individual, but I will ask you the question anyhow. Was there ever a point of your career where you felt as if you had a point to prove, or you wanted to prove a point because of that label?
No, not really. For me, I always play with a chip on my shoulder. I always want to go out here, want to go out there and play hard and as I say, enjoy the game. I don't really say that whether a white ball or red ball, I just want to play cricket, and that's my main objective, playing cricket.
Yeah, and you know, the regional four-day competition so far this season, we have seen a lot of centuries, a lot of half centuries, so a whole ton load of runs, and the bowlers slowly getting into their own, but you have been brilliant from the opening game. I want to get an understanding from you, Khary, if you can, assess why you think that batsmen have been scoring so many runs so far this season, and also a comment on the Kookaburra ball and whether that has anything to do with what we are seeing.
Batsmen scoring runs can only be better for West Indies cricket. We want to see batsmen score more runs, so that's good. And no, that's great actually. And yeah, the batsmen score more runs. The wickets I think the wickets have been much better. The couple of games I played, wicket was very good, especially in St. Kitts. There was a really good wicket. And yeah, so batsmen scoring runs is really good. They're putting on the head and bat, and that's what they want to see in this version. This version of the game, it's a lot of concentration. So that would be only good for West Indies cricket. Batsmen scoring more runs. On the Kookaburra ball, it's a bit challenging for the fast bowlers. A couple of the guys said the seam was a bit flat. So, you know, it's a bit of challenge for the fast bowlers, but and it's also deteriorating very quickly also. So that is the comments basically from most of the guys in my team concerning the fast bowling and the deterioration of the ball. All in all, it's we have to use it. We have to try and get 20 wickets a game. So, you know, we have to use it and try and get these wickets.
Does it hurt you or aid you in any way as a spinner?
I would say a bit, yeah, because the seam is a bit flat. You don't get the grip you want, but you know it's what we have, so we have to work with it.
Boy, I tell you, I love your perspective. I'm going to take on your attitude at the end of this. I'm just not going to allow anything to bother me, and I'm just going to get out there and get my job done every day. Khary, it's been a pleasure speaking with you on the SportsMax Zone, and we wish you all the very best for the remainder of the CWI four-day championship season. We know it's been a long time for the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, and yeah, we certainly hope that you can achieve your goal of going all the way this season. Thanks again, man, and really appreciate you coming on and chatting with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, Khary Pierre, 33 years old. He's been around for quite a while, has played T20 international cricket and 50-over cricket for the West Indies. But after a couple of indifferent performances at that level, he was dropped and he hasn't been given an opportunity since. Unfortunately, because I think he is a pretty good bowler. And yeah, here we are. Here he is, though, having a wonderful start to the four-day season with 26 wickets in 3 matches, Mariah.
Yeah, and you spoke about his approach. And I mean, Ricardo, I mean, that's the only way he could approach it, because he's doing well. I mean, maybe that's the reason why he's been so positive. He's been going about his duties. And the thing is, to be doing so well and not get that call up, it would bother me. I mean, we see what happened to other cricketers who felt as if they were doing well and they didn't get the call up. I mean, I also love the approach from Khary Pierre, and I just hope he continues to knock on the door so that he finally gets the opportunity, because I'd love to see him again for the West Indies. Yeah,
and I think as well, maybe Khary also understands the competition that he's going up against. When you look in the limited overs West Indies teams, you're talking about Akil Hussain.
But you do know the two of them used to play together.
Yes, I am very well aware. Yeah, and Akil has been doing brilliantly, especially in the T20 format of the game. Fabian Allen is another one that has been preferred to him whenever Fabian is fit and available. Gudakesh Moti, who is a left-arm spinner as well, has gotten opportunities in all formats of the game. And when you consider that someone like Versatility, who is another left-arm spinner who has gotten a lot of regional wickets, has essentially been cast aside for some time now, then you understand, because there are so many left-arm spinners in the region, and that's probably, well, that has certainly, I think, been part of why it's been so difficult, or why he hasn't gotten back into the West Indies team. And based on the trajectory, you're just not sure if he actually will. So maybe the outlook he has is the right one. It's the right time for a break on the SportsMax Zone. Back with more after this.